not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
Huh?
I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger.
Oh, okay.
You get the half a mil eye in, please. I'm gonna start waking him up. All I got left to do is do his ear treatment.
Okay.
Clean this up. You're doing very good, buddy. Say again? Half a mil IM, yep. And then I'll need, if you bring me 2 OD packs. Now, if we get famous on the internet, you have to share with me.
I
right?
sure will. We'll share all of this.
Yeah, you can kind of see how this big old scab is formed, and underneath it's all that infection. You see that?
Yeah.
That's what we don't want.
Okay.
So I'm going to peel all this up,
Okay.
and it's going to look bad, but then after it looks bad, it's going to start healing up.
Okay.
Yeah, if you bring me 2 syringes of Ovipac, please. Yeah, it's a really deep in skin infection.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it has a particular source.
Okay.
I just gotta get under all that crud. I know, buddy. I know. And he's gonna probably, even when he finally gets up on his feet here in about 30 minutes, he's still gonna be really drunk.
Okay.
So, then that's normal.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I know that hurts. I'm glad you can't feel this. That stuff's down in there.
Yeah.
And some forehead scrub, please. I know, buddy. You're doing very good. I gotta get all the badness off. I gotta get all the badness off. So the part you're really gonna have to watch. The part you're really gonna have to watch is you see this really thick area right here. That's going to take about a week or 2, and it should smooth out, not
Okay.
look as red,
Okay.
and everything else.
Okay.
All right. If you look down in his ears aren't so bad that I feel like I really need to flush them out and cause him some trouble with the fluid being down in there. So I'm going to go straight to the OD pack. This is that thick, gooey medicine that I told you about.
Okay.
It's going to sit there in his ear. And
Okay.
it's going to sit there, and it's going to last upwards of 10 to 14 days.
Okay.
And what that's going to do, that's going to knock out any infection.
Okay.
You're doing very good. It says, I like my medicines. So big ears.
Now sometimes I know his ears are like
They're just big.
yeah, and then they feel like warm a lot of times, like they're hot. It made me feel like he has an infection or something.
Perfect, perfect. We're almost done. Will you pull me another half mil of anti-seeding, please? Oh, yeah, if you grab the other half. And what this is chlorhexidine. This is an antiseptic solution.
Okay.
It's like a really good disinfectant for animals.
Okay.
I think they use it in the human world, I'm not sure.
Okay.
See how it's cleaning up already?
It looks a lot better
It's
already.
cleaning up. This is going to scab over again.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a little bit of this home.
Okay.
I want you to try to do what I'm doing here. If he'll
Okay.
let you, don't put yourself in any risk. But
Okay.
if he'll let you just kind of wipe it, keep it
Yeah,
clean.
he will. Because, you know, that's what I had been doing anyway. I would take some antibacterial, like soap or whatever, and wash it, then dry it, then put some, like, ointment on it. So he will. He'll let me. Yeah.
Yep. Half mil. Let me see then. You're doing so good, buddy. So I got his ears taken care of. I got the scab taken care of. Was there anything else we needed to do while we're here? Because after the second shot, he's going to be up in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay. No, I think that's it. Because that's basically the main thing was this scab that was on the back of his head.
That's right. And now that it's all
And then his ears, because I know that he suffers with that. But other than that, that was the only thing that was just, you know.
we should be good to go.
Okay.
Alright. You help me give this IV real quick. Oh. Of course. Now the medicine I give him really drops his blood pressure, so
Okay.
sometimes it might take me more than one hope to get it, but bear with me.
Okay.
You're so doing so good. Doing good. All right. Yeah, just give him a few minutes to lay down.
Okay.
Whew.
Well, you did work fast.
Well, you got to. Well, that drug only gives you about 20 minutes
Oh, does
of
it?
time to work.
Okay.
So, I've done this enough times. I've done this enough times where I'm good. All right.
Did we do everything?
Yep, we did everything. Let's give him. I want to hang out here for a minute and let him until he starts picking his head up, and then I'm gonna step out from there.
Okay, now what they had on the price thing, and if you guys to adjust the,
Exam thing
The
down.
line.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
and then also on there they had where what did they have on there? What did she do with my paper? Oh, because she gave it back to me.
It might be on the clipboard out there.
Okay. Because there was just a couple more questions I wanted to ask you
Okay.
about that. But other than that, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Clean up my mess. The nurses hate when I leave a mess. So you did good. You did good. Yeah.
He was worrying me. And
No,
was like,
I know you're not used to it.
No, I've never seen him.
That's why you always see, like in the movies, you have the vet down there, and he's always
Checking.
he's always checking because that's. I mean, it is a sedation, and it does not go risk free, but it's. We've done well. This is pretty typical.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty typical.
Oh, baby.
Like I say, he's going to take, I don't know, a minute to kind of get his strength where he wants to stand, and then he's going to be kind of weak and wobbly for like he's drunk for a good 2 to 4 hours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he was sitting here, and at first he was like, just panting, and then all of a sudden he stopped, and his head began to drop, and then his right arm began to tremble.
He's
And I just
fighting
laid,
it.
I just
He
laid
was
him
fighting it,
down.
right?
I was like, just lay down.
Yeah.
Stop fighting it.
Yeah.
I was wondering, could I buy that from you guys?
Buy this from me?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll just give it to you. How about that?
Could you? I mean, I don't mind paying for it, But that I love that blanket. It goes
Okay.
well. I was telling your nurse, I said that is his perfect. It's for his bed.
Okay.
And I was like, if I could buy it from you guys.
No, it's all. Well, basically, we have a. How about this? Just drop off a blanket.
Okay.
Basically, what
I
it
can do
what
that.
it is people will bring in an animal wrapped in a blanket or
Okay.
whatever. It's basically leave a blanket, take a blanket.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
Well, we have another dog that we always bring up in here.
Mhm.
She's due for another visit in about 2 weeks or so.
Mhm.
I'll make sure we bring one.
No,
That'll work?
That'll work. That'll be fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah. All right. We're good, Cherry. I got it from here. Thank you. Cherry Christian. I'm sorry. Yeah, I call her Cherry every time.
Okay, that's fine because I see that everything on here you basically did.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was just wondering if it was something more or whatever, but
No, it was just, just, no, it is
Okay.
what it is. Like I say, I'm just going to hang out here for the next 10 minutes until we'll do a magic trick and all of a sudden he's going to, oop, I'm awake.
Oh.
He did good. Yeah, that's pretty deep. So that's been sitting there for a minute for it to get that deep.
But see, this is the thing, and with his hair, I couldn't tell.
No, you can't.
You know, and then all of a sudden one day, I was sitting there and he came in and when he walked in, I noticed that it was wet. And I was like, what is this wetness? What is this?
Mhm.
And it occurred to me that's where it was last time that happened. And, we disinfected it, we washed it, we put, Neosporin on it, we were doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It cleared right up.
That liquid is good to have on hand. I'll send you like a little baggie that has a bunch of
Okay.
cleaner little squares like you saw me do.
Okay, so
Some
you
of those
just,
will be pre-made. You just wipe them. We'll just wipe it down.
oh.
What we don't want a scab to form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the scab kind of can trap infection. And
I
for
kind
the-
of figured that.
and
I
so
said, yeah.
for the type of wound it is, we want it to breathe. Basically, we don't want it to get trapped.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I don't know when it actually popped back up or started forming. But by the time I could see it through his hair, I knew that it was pretty
Yeah.
bad at that point.
I want to go get the other shot. I need to give him one more steroid shot to
Okay.
help calm that inflammation down. I'm gonna
Okay.
Step out, could literally coming right back.
Okay, thank you. All right, Marley, I need you to start waking up, baby. Start waking up, boo-boo. You are not out.
All right, sweet thing. I know. Ooh. And that's a steroid shot. What that's going to do, that's going to absorb into his body over the next little bit, and it's going to suck that inflammation out of that.
Oh, okay.
Where that
Okay.
that red spot is.
Now, what can we do to keep him from?
And he won't.
Oh, great.
That shot I just gave should stop that.
Should stop
if,
that, okay.
If he is one of those cones. But once that shot kicks in just a minute, he shouldn't be.
Okay, because that was worrying me. I was like, we're gonna have to take shifts to like watch him.
No.
Because I was like, I don't want him, scratching
Once the treatment's in his system, you won't need any of that.
Okay, great.
You're kind of a lightweight, buddy.
Yeah, he was fighting it at first.
Yeah,
His little legs were starting to tremble,
Mm-hmm.
but he's blinking now.
Yes, man. Like when you saw me, I put that stuff in his eyes
Yeah.
because it does slow his blinking. It slows everything down.
Really?
Mhm,
That's
that's
some
the way it
powerful
works.
stuff.
It is powerful. There's a more powerful form of it when I worked in a zoo. When
You've worked in a zoo before?
yeah.
You know what? My husband and I watch these shows all the time, and we were like, they got the best freaking job ever.
What you don't see is behind the scenes. They
You
show
know,
you the
yeah.
good stuff.
Because we were like, man, because we love animals.
Yeah, yeah.
My husband and I, we love like the marine life. We're trying to do a saltwater tank now.
Oh, that's hard.
So it is.
That's very hard.
It is, but it's gonna be so exciting once we get it up and running. But when we see them, we be like, oh man, because we just feel like it's so fulfilling when
It is.
when you're an animal
Well,
lover.
it's natural to want to help others,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're helping so many,
It does. It's gratifying, when because we were like going to our jobs every day. Like my husband, he likes what he does. I'm not too fond of what I do. I just like, why am I here? But I was like, it's so great when you can work with animals, you know. And it's just, I was like, man, you know, we should have done. I was like, you know, if we weren't in our 40s, like not around 50. We were like, we should have gone to
That
school.
Dr. Johnson that was just in here, she went to vet school in her 40s.
Did she? Really?
Yeah, I was in my late 20s.
Really? Because we were just, you know, a lot of times when you think about working
It's a lot
every
more
day,
school.
yeah,
It's a lot more school.
but the thing about it is that at least you're doing something you love to do. See, that's the key.
Exactly.
That's the key, yeah. You know, when you love to do something, you know, and then we were like, we should really just do that. We should just go to school.
Yeah, no, I originally graduated with computers and business,
Okay.
and I hated it.
See-
So that's why I was like, I talked to my wife, and I was like, do you mind me going back to making minimum wage, working in a zoo, scooping poop for a few years while I try to get a vet school?
Right.
And I got lucky and got in, you know?
Right. That's nice. Yeah,
Yeah, he's doing good. Doing good.
it's the same thing with me. I'm like you with the computers and the office, and I was like, oh. But, yeah.
Yeah. I want to come back in just a second. I'm going to go check on another patient.
Okay.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, buddy, wake up. I know. I know. I'm Harley, man. I'm waiting for you to wake up, boo-boo. I'm waiting for you to wake up, honey. It's a nasty little infection, but swollen. Oh. Okay. Wake up, baby. Can't carry you to the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pick that head up.
I know, Marley.
Not yet.
Marley,
Not yet.
man, you don't want to get up yet?
Come on, Big N. Hey.
Come on, Marley. Hey, oh,
Shit, I know the ears, they feel weird.
Oh,
And I'm gonna lay back down.
my baby.
Told you, it's like magic.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, he's beautiful. All right.
Oh, him waking up. I
So what?
know.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay. So his heart rate's back up. His respiration rate's back up. He's picking up his head. So what I'm going to do is just give him a minute to finish gathering his strength.
Okay.
And then we'll get you on the road. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Yeah, you're
everything.
I'm just glad he's it's been a good experience for you. You know?
Yeah,
I
it
just-
was. It
just
really
hate-
has
I
been.
hate
Yeah.
when it's I hate when it's stressful.
Yeah, I just him, you know, bringing him without my husband. It has been a thing for me. This has been quite an excursion because normally,
It's a big responsibility.
yes, because when my husband is with me, he's a good boy.
Oh.
He is. Oh, he's like 2, 1, 3. I mean, this military style. But with me, he tries me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he knows the difference between me and my husband, and he's like, oh yeah, that's mom. I could,
Yeah.
you know. But with him, he's.
All right, let me do this. Let me polish off any of the loose ends with regarding to his final test results and all that good stuff.
Okay.
I'll have my nurse come check